Alright, hello, how's it going? Today I'm going to teach you how to build a paper mache bat out of simple, easily to obtain materials and supplies. We got some blue painter's tape here, got a common household wire hanger, got some wire snips, these are going to be your best friend, and some packing, just common brown packing paper, something like a paper bag, or you can do this with newspaper. This is what I have on hand. This came in a box that we got in the mail, and it's just going to be normally thrown away by most people. So instead of just throwing things away, we're going to make new use of them. Alright, first we're going to start out by taking our coat hanger and stretching its shape. I'm going to stretch that little bit out right there and get that nice and straight. See where you have the hanger part. Now turn it over, take your wire snips and find in the middle the wire cutters, and somewhere about there, so that you can use that part to line it up like I did there. So it's all lined up. Make your cut, give it a good squeeze. In theory, you should cut right through it. These aren't my good ones. There we go. That was a very satisfying snap. Then we're going to take these and bend them outward so that you have a bit of a curve to them. Let's get them going the same way. There we go. A little more natural. Beautiful. Alright, this is going to serve as the base for our wings. Alright, then we're going to take a bit of paper and tear it off. Roll up and along. This is the fun part. You're just taking things and tearing them up. That's why I like it. Alright, so here, this is going to serve as probably our head. Uh-oh, my head got away. Alright, this is going to be our head. Going to set something like this, and this will be mounted to the back of the body, which we're about to make now. Alright, we're going to get another piece of paper, tear that off. Much bigger than the other first piece for the head. When you're tearing this up, it's almost like you're sculpting. You're just kind of shaping it to where you want it to go. This is going to be, we can make a pretty big one here for this one, I imagine. Yeah, perfect. Alright. So, it's going to mount like this to the back of our bat here. We're going to bend this to shape along its spine. So this is going to be our little creature's spine there. Alright, take some of our tape. Put it back in place. So that's all together. Be mindful of your eyes. This thing will flex and hit you in the face. Alrighty. Finish taping this guy down and securing our little bat spine. Probably twist that around that in there. That'll be super cool. Then we can start kind of wrapping our tape around them. Typically I would do this with plain masking tape. This is just what I have on hand. For bigger projects you might want to use masking tape because it's a bit cheaper. You can get different sizes of masking tape as well. But I prefer this for this kind of thing so that I can reposition it if I need to. It's not super sticky. And it's cheaper than masking tape though. If you're not intending to finish the project in any length of time, or if you're not intending to finish it quickly, rather, the better, the higher quality masking tape, you expect to pay a little bit more for it. It will stick better, and you won't have to reposition your tape. So if you make something, if you just make a bunch of forms and then decide to come back to it at a later date, your tape will still be intact. Something like this, I don't expect it to hold for very long, just because the tape is kind of, this tape is semi-sticky compared to some masking tapes that I've used, but it's not bad for this purpose. Alright, we're almost finished with the body. Couple more little pieces there, then we're going to attach the head. We'll wrap that separately and attach it. Let me set that out of the way. So this is the body taking shape. It's got the curve. We can reshape the wings. We can position those rather once we get everything attached. But this is the gist of our build here. We can sculpt the wings a little while we're doing that. You already have some natural forms taking shape right there. Alright, we're going to tape up the head now. Just make a paper ball. I typically would add the snout. Bats have little snouts. I would typically add that later on. Just working with basic shapes right now. Alright, here's our little bat head. Just a little ball. I'm going to add that on to the body. We'll pull off a piece of tape right here just to kind of secure that on there. There we go. Alright. Oop. Wasn't quite what I wanted it to do. Do I want it there? Yeah. He's kind of hunched over. He's got a little hunchback. We'll add the rest of our tape on to balance him on his wings there. And we'll take a look here in just a second what he looks like. Okay. Here we have the basic form taking shape. All paper and tape and wire. The wire is just for the wings. The form is all paper. For the wings, I'll be using a bit more paper. We'll kind of have to tear those into shape. They're fairly easy to create. Bats are usually associated with Halloween, so gotta have a lot of them. These are pretty easy to make. You can hang these from the ceiling, and then you can shape them, and you can have them hanging upside down in any way. I'll go to hanging them a little bit later on. A very interesting way of hanging them. Okay, so right now I'm just securing the neck. So there's lots of, just want to make sure I have enough support so he's not bobbling his head around. So when we get to actually making the, we get to put the paper mache on it, it won't be flopping around so much. and that'll help support it as well. Once it dries, it's pretty sturdy. But this is just to add a little more support to that neck, because there's, like I said, there's nothing holding it up. It's just paper taped to another water paper. We'll put another. Let's put another strip of tape around that neck there. Alright. There you have a very basic form for a paper mache bat. It's looking very menacing there. Whatever noise they make. Alright, cool. We'll get to making the wings and the ears. Those will be a separate project, well, separate step of the project. This is just the basic form, and that took just very few minutes to put together and sculpt out. Alright. Thank you.